Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your May reading. We're just going to, feel our way through it. Is that what we're doing? We're going to throw the cards? Okay. That's a thing now. All right. So we have, the Eight of Cups. Okay. Way to start it. I didn't even have to say anything to get this stuff to come out. So you guys are ready for this reading, basically. So the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers. So you're either dealing with a Gemini energy or a really strong connection, or being faced with a decision. A lot of times the Lovers is about healing your own inner divine masculine or divine feminine and allowing yourself to become more grounded that way, more balanced that way. So I feel like you're rebuilding. I feel like there's this time of, it's almost as if you took sort of an emotional stance and said, I got to do what's best for me. And you allowed yourself to walk away from those things that were holding you down, holding you back, holding you hostage, and said, I got a new space. I got to rebuild in my new space that I've got. Right? Three of Pentacles with my new people. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Also, we have the Queen of Wands down here, or a Taurus. So we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. And here's the thing, you guys. It feels like this, and if it's not a Taurus, it feels almost if you're taking on the Queen of Wands energy and creating a space that doesn't have anything to do with societal standards or the way other people want you to be seen. You know, if you are dealing with a fire energy, it could be that you are allowing yourself to finally walk away from that emotional baggage that you've had in the past. And this could be a relationship that is gaining momentum. There almost might even be a commitment with this relationship, or a recommitment with this relationship. Let's see what it is that you are emotionally walking away from. The Hierophant can also represent societal standards, but it feels very much commitment-like. It feels very much like either you're going to school, higher learning, or you are allowing yourself to get a little bit more structured within your own standards. Ooh, I said that. Oof. Yeah. And you know, it's funny. It's like the things that you're recognizing that you have to leave behind emotionally, because it's probably already been left behind physically. But the things that you're recognizing, the stuff that you have to leave behind emotionally, is leading you to that Ten of Cups. And you can almost see the Ten of Cups in a real way now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we'll make that Ten of Cups the illusion. We'll make that Ten of Cups the illusion because we want to believe happiness looks a particular way, or happiness looks, you know, a certain kind of way. But how do I do it? The age-old question. The Eight of Swords, I'm not surprised to see the Eight of Swords with that Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind. So as you're starting to rebuild your life, you're going to go through the, how do I do this? When is it going to happen? How is this going to look? you know, what am I supposed to do? How, you know, like all the when, where, why, how, all of those, right? That's the Eight of Swords. And we can get ourselves locked into a prison of our own making in doing that. And then that's when we stop the flow, right? If you took the blindfold off and you noticed and saw that things are stacking up the way that they're supposed to, not necessarily the way that you wanted them to look, but the way that they're supposed to, that Eight of Swords will start to fall away. It's natural when you're rebuilding, when you're starting something new. I feel like, honestly, I feel like for some of you, there might even be like an engagement happening or a proposal. And that's not going to be for everybody, but this feels very much like, oh, wow, like how am I going to start planning a wedding? And if there was like an engagement, congratulations to those of you that did actually get engaged. But for the most part, this is about allowing yourself to make decisions to restart your life or to go on a new path or go in a different way. And when allowing yourself to do that, you have to balance out both your intuition and your logic so you don't get stuck with the how, why, where, when. Letting the universe, and this is one of the lessons, man. This is a hardcore lesson to learn for anybody at any time, but it's been really, really hardcore in May. But really allowing yourself to see the flow of the universe instead of like how you want it to look, but seeing the way the universe wants you to see it. That's going to be a really big thing when it comes to getting to this 10 of Cups happiness. And that Ace of Cups, see what I mean? There is definitely, I want to say, somebody's feeling like really, really good. And you can find all the love readings. I haven't finished them yet, so I haven't gotten to your guys's quite yet, but I will like in the coming days. But all the love readings are on the memberships. So I'm not doing personal readings right now. So an affordable way to support me and the channel and to get so much content. There's so much content. And we have a Discord channel also. So we're chatting and staying in touch with everybody and learning astrology and learning tarot together and all that. Anyway, so the love readings are on the memberships. And that was the point. That's what I wanted to get to. If you want more in depth about the love portion, that's where you're going to be able to find it this month. And you'll probably have your reading up in the next couple of days. But the Ace of Cups and the Lovers is, I feel like somebody is, there's either like an apology or trying to, there's an offering, right? An apology or an offering in a loving way. If this isn't coming from somebody else, this is coming from you. The Ace of Cups for me is the self-care card. And I feel like if this isn't about another person giving you love, giving you affection, this is about you giving yourself affection. But again, the Eight of Swords, you know, it's like you're having to rebuild your life in a way that is scary. It feels like you might be scared a little bit to have to see where that foundation is coming from. Okay. And then we have the World on the Queen of Wands. So there's definitely the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle with the Queen of Wands. So if this is a relationship thing, it might be that you walked away from the Queen of Wands because you want better, or it might be that you ended a cycle with the Queen of Wands and you're starting a new one after learning some lessons within that particular relationship. Whoa, let's see. Yeah, there's really like, it's so cute. It really is adorable. But I want you to remember that right now, the Venus and Neptune square, like I love that this is happening. And I love that there's sort of like a sense of rebuilding a relationship here or making something better where it might not have been so good. I really like it. However, and we have the Six of Cups on the Hierophant. So this Taurus could be coming back from the past for you. or a Gemini, right? Or a fire sign. But the biggest thing I think is that I don't want you to see it as an illusion. The Venus-Neptune square that's happening can really give us a sense of all of the good things about a person, and we don't see the red flags. We don't see all the things that could potentially break us, right? So, the Four of Pentacles and the Moon. I feel like there are some things that need to be revealed, to be quite honest, and they might be revealed towards the end of May. And right now, it seems a little bit like you might be holding on to your feelings, right? Like there's this sort of development that's happening within your world, and I feel like you're sort of holding on to your feelings because you're not sure what to do with it quite yet, right? The Knight of Wands and the Death card. So we could be dealing with a Scorpio also. It's almost as if someone's trying to offer you a new beginning. And this person is possibly from your past. So take this as it resonates. But it does feel like somebody's trying to offer you a new beginning. And they really want you to believe that they're sincere. But I'm not sure that you necessarily believe them quite yet. I'm not sure that you're ready to rebuild on a foundation that doesn't actually feel sturdy quite yet, right? Because that Eight of Swords on the Three of Pentacles, it's like, can I really trust this foundation to be steady and strong for me? Or should I ... What I would actually say to you, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, for Pete's sake, Aquarius. I really want you to keep focusing on where you're going, because there is a long-term stable happiness that you're creating for your life. And when you create it on your own terms first, and then you open up and allow other people to come in after the effect, right? Afterwards, when you allow people to come in afterwards, the bond is much stronger. You see, Two of Cups, the bond is much stronger. But just the fact that you're kind of holding your emotions in right now, and you're not necessarily revealing them, and you're not letting people know how you feel about stuff, I almost want to say to, like, don't play a game with it. Don't play a game with your emotions, and don't play a game with other people's emotions. But also really, because this is so promising. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe. The Nine of Pentacles is being abundant all on your own. And the Ten of Pentacles is setting yourself up for long-term happiness and stability. That's going to bring you gains even in your love life. So I think just being discerning, because this is an amazing reading, you guys. This is so fantastic. I mean, you got the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm wondering if maybe some of you are like, is this too good to be true? And that it could very well be. You could very well feel like this is too good to be true, and allowing yourself to be very discerning and make sure that you're not setting yourself up for an illusion, but you're setting yourself up for something that's real. That's what's going to really help you expand yourself this month. And excellent reading. I love it. I love it. I love it. Allow yourself to make the decisions based on the things that have changed and transformed in your life, and not based on how other people want you to be or how other people want you to see. If you're trying to decide about a Scorpio energy and you're really not ready to open up to that, that's fine. That's okay. I would honestly say that if you're feeling a little bit iffy about opening up about feelings towards somebody during May, at least wait until Venus and Neptune aren't square anymore, because things are going to be a lot more clear then, especially since Venus is retrograde and the energy of Venus is going to be stronger. So once Neptune isn't a part of the action anymore, it'll be a lot easier to see things clearly. So, but other than that, like, feel it, like, allow yourself to love and allow yourself to feel. I think this is it's like an amazing opportunity for you to be able to be vulnerable and open yourself up to having feelings for another person, and I love it. A lot of people talk about how Aquarians don't have feelings, and it's so not true, and I hate that people say that about you guys. You just have a lot of thoughts about your feelings is all. And so sometimes that's where you sit with them, especially Aquarius moons. They will sit up in their mind about their feelings all they want before they show it. So I love you guys. I hope that you're being safe. I hope you are healthy, and I hope you're having a wonderful May as much as you possibly can. And thanks for your patience with this reading, and I will see you guys very soon. I hope to see you on the memberships. If you'd like to join and join us, you can click the join button below, or you can go over to Patreon. All of that information is in the description box. We'll see you soon. Bye.